All right, enough talking about fucking internet fights.
Angry people
Angry
online.
people. I want to talk about real fights with
Wait, what?
real men.
What?
Because I had a mate come visit me in Thailand.
Uh-huh.
And I
You
took him
wanna
to a. Well, we might have done with the amount of fucking adrenaline running through our veins.
Okay.
Because I took him to a Muay Thai fight.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. And it was actually my very first Muay Thai, like seeing my very first Muay Thai fight as well. Because I've seen it a lot on TV, but I've never actually like gone out of my way to watch a fight in real life. And I don't know, something. Next time you guys are in Thailand, I gotta fucking take you in one.
Hell yeah.
Because something clicked in my brain that I didn't know was there.
It's like, I just want to kick a dude.
Yeah. No. So basically, we got like ringside seats to one. It was a Sunday event, so it was a televised event.
Sure.
Right. And watching two men just fucking beat the shit out of each other. And sitting.
Why do you think Becky's so popular?
Yeah. I don't fucking like. I've seen fights. I've seen like boxing. I've seen contact sports before, and it's like cool in the moment. And you're like, I'm okay. I don't know. I like it. I can watch it, but I'm not like into it.
Sure.
But like just being ringside and just hearing every single punch. And just seeing the sweat, you know, in fucking sports anime or like, a sports film where it's like someone gets punched and you see like the sweat just explode everywhere. Like seeing that in real life made me realize why, like, it made me feel like being a Roman watching, like going to the Colosseum, some shit like that. This is the closest I've seen to like real blood sports up close.
Sure.
And I'm like a bit. I guess Muay Thai is like pretty popular, right? But it's not as widespread and televised as it is in Thailand. And it is just such a fun contact sport where
I bet.
I was there and I was like, I don't know if we're gonna see some good matches or not. We had eight matches. 4 of them ended up in knockouts. Like,
oh damn.
Yeah.
Wow. Hell yeah.
Yeah. And I was talking to one of the event organizers and they were like, oh yeah, today was a pretty tame day actually. Not
oh my god!
Like that today was a pretty tame day.
Brain damage the sport.
Yeah,
like
not a single broken bone. One of those tame day.
I literally, I've seen so many fucking Joe Rogan clips talking about like the brutality of Muay Thai,
right?
And then seeing like you get to a point where there's an opportunity where if a guy gets hit right, you will literally you have a chance of getting fucking blood in your beer or some shit like that. It is
in your beer.
Yeah. It is,
oh my god!
It is that brutal, and they go that hard. But it
There's
also
a bunch of Thai guys just like sitting there being like, wasn't the same today. No blood in my beer.
No blood in my beer. Yeah, I don't know. There's just something.
Bring the poncho.
Yeah.
Raincoat.
Yeah, but so it was my first Muay Thai experience, and I honestly think now that everyone should go see, because like you got to sit ringside on the YouTuber chess boxing, right?
I did, yeah. That was fun.
How much of an adrenaline rush did you get from watching that?
I mean, it's just intense, and you almost feel bad for the people because you can hear all the punches connecting. On TV, you don't hear that.
Yeah,
but you hear all the little noises, and it almost makes it like worse and better at the same time because you're like, it makes you really uncomfortable with the idea of watching two people just beat the shit out of each other.
Yeah.
Well, that's how I felt when we went to go see the sumo as well live. Like I've seen it on TV so many times, but just especially that first initial impact of when the match starts, it is so loud.
There is just this like kind of awe that I think people and humans just have with beating each other up.
Yeah.
Or sports that require you to throw each other around
there
or
was
something.
Just something in your monkey.
That's why World Star is a thing.
Something in your monkey brain that just sees two people hitting each other. Like I remember this one fight where there was this one guy who just seemed to be tanking kicks.
Yeah.
Right? I'd like everyone in there is hard as a motherfucker. I use hard in like the fucking British way.
Yeah. Hard as a motherfucker.
Yeah. We went on a day that was meant to be like the amateur fights, right?
Sure.
And these amateur fights, there were these like 16, 18-year-olds that have been in 40 matches. They literally felt like a Baki characters because you see this 16-year-old walk in and you're like,
his dad's he's been fighting with his dad the night before.
I actually, because me and my mate had a few drinks before, and he posed this question to me. Right, he was like, "All right, real talk. How many 8-year-olds do you think you can feasibly beat in a fight? Like how? Like what's
if they're
the number?
all attacking?
Yeah, if they were all attacking you at the same time, how many 8-year-olds do you think you can beat in?
I think after 10, I'm done.
What do you think? You're satisfied?
No. As in, like, I'll be dead.
Do they have weapons?
No. All
just fists.
Just fists. All hand-to-hand combat.
I think after 10, it'll get too overwhelming.
You think you can take on 10? Because here's the thing, right?
I don't know. How skilled are these 8-year-olds?
I feel like I could beat up a lot.
More than 10?
Yeah.
Okay, listen. The one thing that would hold you back is, would your hands start hurting too much after punching so many kids in the face?
Yeah, but you assume. Okay, here's the thing, right?
Okay, what am I assuming? I'm missing something.
You assume that you can deck a kid and he will stay down in one hit, right? Because that's the thing. If there are too many 8-year-olds that like jump you at the same time, they're going to eventually overpower you, right?
Yeah, that's true. Actually, yeah.
So you like the strat is.
Am I allowed to kick?
Yeah, you're allowed to kick.
You can do whatever the fuck you want.
No, they're donezo.
The strat is.
Kidding me?
Can you completely knock out one kid in one hit, and how many times can you do that in a row? Because if they get up, they're eventually just gonna fucking drag you down.
It's gonna be like
and tie you out.
It's gonna be like an arcade machine. Each one they come near me, I'll kick them into oblivion.
just coffee grind, sweep all their legs out, and they just go one by one.
These are the legs that did the cyclotron. These are big legs. It's like the force of Zeus in this kid's face. Like Michael, like Atlas, if you put down the ball and start throwing hands.
Like that scene in 300. You know?
Dude, I think I could knock out a kid instantly. What do you mean?
But I think that's why...
You don't think you could knock out a kid instantly? Why? Like, this is the most trash-taste discussion.
We're logistically talking about child abuse.
Yeah.
It's like an 8-year-old. What is the average weight and size of an 8-year-old? Bring it up. I want to be scientific.
See, that's why I
this.
said 10. Because I think
I do like 30.
30.
I don't think
8-year-olds.
No. And then give me a 5 minute.
I think 8-year-olds can get stronger than you think.
Give me like a.
This is why games like Realistic Battle Simulator are a thing to answer these questions.
Can I get that in real units, please?
Yeah, no pounds.
Because as long as obviously they'd be hitting my balls.
20
right?
kilos.
Yeah,
bro.
Lowest.
That's one hand.
20 to 30 kilos.
Dude, I can launch 20 kilos. I could throw a kid into the other kids and keep throwing them around.
Yeah, but like,
I'd get tired. That'd be the biggest thing. My stamina.
That's the thing.
You would get tired, right?
So what's going to run out first? The vitality of these kids?
I'm not talking about how many 8-year-olds one-on-one fight can you do in a row. I'm talking about
at the same time.
They try to jump you, and you have to like strategically try to take.
What's my battlefield? What's my battlefield?
All right.
What's the map? Where am I fighting now? I really want to think about this.
Super Smash Bros. Final Destination, no items.
Yeah.
It's a flat ground.
Flat ground.
I can jump to a platform though, right? There's a platform above me.
No platform. No.
I was thinking of
literally just flat ground.
It's like a fucking.
You're in the middle.
I just have to edge guard them, and they're done.
You're in a park,
and these kids are like, they're not built like a Baki character, but
what happened to our trash state?
It doesn't matter. We're talking about real discussions here.
Real discussions with.
I said 10, right? Because I think like 5, for instance, right, is doable. Yeah. Right? I mean, it won't be easy, but I think it'll be doable.
I think 5 is doable.
I think 10, though, is the limit where, like, if there's 10 8-year-olds running up to you in all directions, how are you going to start?
Just think about this.
Can I kill them?
Okay. You can kill them, but
let's assume these are like not real kids.
These aren't real kids. These are like.
What's the most effective way?
That's what I'm saying. Coffee grind.
Coffee grind.
Just coffee grind, sweep out all their feet so they fall to the ground, and then just take them on one by one.
This feels like a Fear and Hunger enemy, actually. Your foe in the dungeon. 15 kids.
15 kids.
Armored up with the finest.
Because we had this discussion, and he posed to me the question, okay, but like, would you think the same if they were monkeys? Because you think about monkeys and they're like, fucking.
Nah, monkeys would have.
Nah,
it.
monkeys. I'm just gonna say, I don't even think I can take on one monkey.
The thing is, everyone thinks,
Tail's a game changer. Tail's a game changer.
It is.
Everyone thinks they can take on like 10, 20 to 8-year-olds, but you switch them to monkeys.
Because monkeys can fucking pounce and they can jump very fast.
I don't even think I can beat one monkey.
All it takes is one monkey on your face.
Yeah,
and it's
one
game
monkey on
over.
your face and it's done.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
monkeys
3,
are
4, or
strong
5
as
times
well.
stronger than a human.
Dude.
Oh, 1.2 to 1.5
Yeah, you,
times.
you literally read out the
Oh,
misconception.
fuck's sake. I didn't read. Why did they phrase the sentence like that with this is not true at the end?
What if I just like grabbed one kid? Okay, let's say 10 kids run at me. I grab one kid, throw him at the kids to get as many of them out of the way as I can.
Yeah.
Grab another kid, pile drive his head into the ground. Presumably he's out. By
Okay, what if you grabbed one of the kids by the leg and you just like windmilled around? It's just like,
honestly, if you try to pick someone up by the leg, I haven't, but no,
Yeah.
no, if you're trying to move someone by the leg, it's very hard.
okay, just grab him by the
It
arms.
sounds like,
then.
it sounds like I've
Fucking-
killed someone. It sounds like- it's honestly it's much better than
I know from experience.
I feel like you have an easier time if you like if he was wearing clothes, you just pick him up by the coat or shirt, whatever, you just fucking launch it.
But if,
Just shot put his ass.
But like if you don't fucking knock him out, he's gonna get back up and start jumping you again and again.
I don't
feel
think
like-
that will do
I feel like
as
you
much
can-
damage.
You
have to,
You
like,
can do the cheesing thing that you do in fighting games where you just keep doing the low kick, where you like low kick their leg.
Yeah,
But you low
that's what
kick
I'm
their
saying.
face, you're like
Yeah.
boom, boom, kill them
Yeah.
away. Just don't let them get on you.
Yeah.
I think you can do it.
But I
Because
don't think
eventually they're going to start either crying or get knocked down.
I don't think
Yeah.
throwing the kid into another kid is going to do much damage to
I
either
could throw
of
him
those
into
kids.
the wall, right?
I mean, I get. Well,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
What if
you can do
but you're
any
in Final
you can do-
Destination? There's no.
You can do
walls.
any tactic you like. You just have like no weapons, right? And it's
Nah, 10 is my limit.
yeah.
I
I'd say
think
Eight-
20.
8 to 10.
I'd say 8.
8 to 10.
I think
20.
20.
20.
God, I'd love to see that.
Let's arrange it.
I don't think
Next special.
I don't think you can like. I don't think
Next
you can like
Thursday
possibly
special.
like.
88-year-olds want to get beaten up. Contact trash taste.
If it was 10-year-olds, it'd be a lot less. But 8-year-old, that's pretty short.
What's the difference between those 2 years?
Can we get can you show a comparative age and picture? 8-year-olds
8-year-old
versus
versus
adult.
10-year-old.
8-year-old versus adult size. Just so, because like 8-year-olds are pretty small.
I think they're pretty.
10-year-olds, they go through growth spurts.
8-year-old.
You know?
8-year-olds are small, but
I don't think you get a growth spurt at age 10.
No, it's pretty big
No.
difference.
Really?
bro, that is
Actually pretty big.
that's pretty big.
That's pretty
man.
big, actually.
That's pretty big.
Okay.
You can take on 20
Okay,
of those.
10.
Yeah, right.
I
That's
think
what I'm
you're
saying.
thinking about toddlers at this
Go to-
point.
Yeah, I think you're
10.
thinking like 5-year-olds.
Yeah.
Yeah, 5-year-olds I could take like
Yeah,
50.
5-year-olds? Okay. Yeah, 5-year-olds.
Okay, 10-year-old. Do 10-year-old.
Yeah.
Average height of a
So I
10-year-old
think 10-year-old
boy.
they start to grow a lot more. Like in
138
can you show
centimeters.
an image maybe?
140 centimeters.
Yeah, I feel like I would. Yeah, maybe I'm overzealous. No, I'm
Yeah.
overconfident.
32 kilos, 140 centimeters.
Yeah.
So what's that like? Maybe about that.
That's pretty big.
That's pretty.
I think
that's
like
like almost Connor size already.
if one of
man.
them gets a good
Yeah, probably like.
if one of them
probably
gets a
like
good
that.
nut shot on me, it's game over. You know. So
Yeah.
I kind of have to
And
account for
they are at perfect nut height as well.
How did this
Like,
conversation come
boom.
about?
Because we were seeing how many fucking shots these kids were tanking.
How old are they?
Huh?
They were like 16. right?
15, 16,
Oh my
and
God.
up to 18. And I'm like, what? Because you could hear the impact of every thud. And
Yeah.
sometimes like people were getting like obviously hit in the face, they can tank it in the face, but it was like the body shots, right?
Yeah.
Because with
Oh,
with Muay Thai, because I've done a bit of Muay Thai, and when you do a kick, it's almost like it's the same power as just getting a baseball bat. Just
Well,
like-
it's like because they like whip their feet, right?
yeah.
Like it's almost like a whip
you
motion.
whip your feet and
Yeah.
you hear this impact, and it literally sounds like someone just took a baseball bat and just fucking try to crack their rig.
They whip. Visualize all the little bones in your body to make a whip.
Yeah, and I remember this one fight where this guy just, which I guess comes down to like the mental game as well. This one guy just seemed to be tanking kicks, and it did not seem to be affecting him at all.
No.
Yeah, to the point where like you could visually see how red his body was.
Oh my
right, you
God.
could see it, and we were like, "What? How the hell is he still standing?" And like he looked unfazed,
Standing
right?
here.
He looked unfazed, and all it took was like one kick in the 4th round, and it wasn't even the hardest kick, but he just fucking fell over, went limp.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Hanayama Koda exists.
Yeah.
He's in Thailand.
Normally you can't just take kicks for free.
Yeah.
There's a reason why you're supposed to dodge.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So, 'cause,
but I mean, it's a bit sad because we went to like a very local stadium, and normally, this stadium was famous for being able to all the local Thai people coming to watch, but it has very much been transformed to be more foreigner friendly. The ticket prices is not anything that the locals can afford, unfortunately. But it was funny because they had like, whenever they'd introduce fighter, they'd have like a Thai announcer, and they'd have like a typical like English speaking announcer as well.
Oh wow!
And the Thai announcer was like, Thailand, we are like very respectful country. We're like, okay, so the next fighter is this person. He grew up from this province. His name is this.
How come they're really respectful here, but then when I'm trying to get in a taxi, it feels like there's just nothing but disrespect.
When it comes to martial arts, that's where
is that where all the respect went? What the heck?
That's called xenophobia.
No, they were nice. They just hustle.
And then you hand it over to like the foreigner, and he's like, and coming into the red corner,
makes sense.
The man from Thailand. It's just like,
we love the shows with fighters.
Completely butchers his name.
It's just like the sheer dichotomy between the energy between how the Thai fighters.
It's Monday, Muay Thai night.
But like there's one fight that stood out to me. It wasn't anything actually to do with the fight, right? Because there was this one fight where it was I guess I think this kid was like 16 or something like that. And imagine it, it's a packed stadium, right? It's a packed stadium. Everyone's cheering on every single hit, every punch. And this one voice just pierces through everything. And it's the kid's mum.
Oh no!
And
Jesus,
like me and my mate had bets on like which fighter would win, and I bet against that kid, right? And then just seeing the mum, just seeing the mum, and I listened. He was like, no, hook left,
oh
give him uppercut, no. Dodge, and like, and just like it.
That would drive me insane if my mum was backseating.
I don't know.
It almost
made me fucking tear up because like just like seeing the mum just support. Like I can't imagine how it is as a parent seeing your kid in the ring getting
beat up.
Beat up, man.
Must be horrible.
And just seeing the mum just fully commit to supporting this kid, who thankfully actually won his fight in the end.
Hey, nice.
Yeah, fuck the other kid and his mom.
His mom wasn't there.
That's why you should always go to your son's or daughter's games because they'll win.
Exactly.
Yeah, they'll win.
Power of parents.
They will win, and if you can hear them, I don't know if the kid could hear the person or not. Because I can't imagine how focused you need to be on the ring.
That kid probably had like a raging bull moment where he's just like, he heard the mom and was like, I have to do it for my family.
Damn, well, that was
cool.
That was epic.
I highly recommend going to more contact sports. I think I'm going to do it now as well.
We know what we're doing next time we're in Thailand.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And how many 8-year-olds can we be in?
I said 10.
Yeah.
You said 8.
I'll say 11 just to one up Joey. Just to one up Joey.